welcome to JavaScript in Less Than 3, where I describe JavaScript concepts in under 3 minutes. Today we're going to look at increments and decrements, right? We're going to start with increments. This is something that will come in handy a lot and that you will use a lot, so really it is worth learning and understanding what is going on here. So the increment firstly is a plus plus, a decrement is a minus minus. They work in the same way, they just move in different directions. So I'm going to explain increments here, and then you just have to understand that decrements is the same idea, the same concepts, the same principles, just in the other direction. So incrementing. Incrementing is increasing a variable by 1. So we have, let's, eggs. I don't know. Let's say we have some eggs in a carton. We have 10. And then our hen lays another egg, and so we want to go, oh, let's add another egg to that. Eggs plus plus. And this is the same as writing eggs equals eggs plus 1. Yeah, we're just adding 1 to the value we already had, right? The other way of writing this is eggs plus equals 1. But plus plus is just a quicker way of doing it. It saves us some typing, and any way we can be lazy / efficient is something that we are going to do. There is a slight difference though when you increment before a variable versus after a variable, and this is mostly applicable to things like loops, for example. It is a small thing, but it is just worth knowing that if you do plus plus eggs, right, this increments before returning the value, and if you do it afterwards, you go eggs plus plus, this increments after returning the value. So when does this become important? As I mentioned in loops, for example, sometimes you rely on the value of I. If you don't know what I'm talking about with loops, then please do check out my longer video all about for loops. But sometimes you rely on the value of I, so usually you want to do I++ so that you can use the value of I and then move on. But sometimes, in some cases, you might want to do ++I so that you have the increased value already in hand. This is quite a narrow use case. I would say most of the time you will be ++ing after and not before. And as I mentioned earlier, decrement has exactly the same concept, only in reverse. It takes one number off. So if we had our eggs and then we ate one, we could do eggs minus minus, and it would be the same idea. We now have one fewer egg in our carton. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next time.